Welcome back to my channel. I'm Zipporah the Lux Angel, and today I am back with another tarot card reading. Please remember that these readings are timeless, general, and for entertainment purposes only. That means only listen to what directly applies to your personal situation. Leave the rest for someone else. And by all means, please contact licensed professionals and or the proper authorities regarding any mental, medical, legal, or financial emergencies and or crises. That being said, let us begin. First things first, the handbag of the day is my beautiful Louis Vuitton New Wave chain bag, the original New Wave chain bag, and she will serve as the vision board inspiration for all you abundance manifestors out there. If you'd like to see me styling my luxury capsule collection, you can check out the series I have here on YouTube called Battle of the Bags. All right, let us begin. I am going to start by choosing a deck for your reading. And this one says, ooh, pick me, pick me, pick me. We're going to go with the Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. And I am going to shuffle. If you don't want to stay through the shuffling, I will have the timestamp listed in the description box for you below. Let us begin. Please and thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you, Spirit. Messages for the collective. Collective energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energy, please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energies, please and thank you, Spirit. Collective energies, please and thank you, Spirit. Energy for the collective, please and thank you, Spirit. All right, we'll do one more. Let's begin. We're starting with the moon. Okay, we're going deep into the unconscious. We're also being very quiet, very reserved, very to ourselves while we process unconscious feelings, fears, emotions. We are dealing with ourselves. That's what's going on right here with this moon in the first house. We are dealing with ourselves. We are facing our emotions head on. Okay? First house, that's the head on with these emotions. So that's a good thing, though. That's a very good thing, right? If your unconscious feelings and all the things that you keep hidden down are right at the forefront for you to deal with and face. That's beautiful, right? Be facing the moon, okay? Right at it, and it's big as F. Like, you're face to face with them. That's beautiful. She looks calm and serene while doing it. She ain't running scared. Right now, you could be more reclusive or secluding yourself so you can deal with all these things. And that is a good thing. That is beneficial. This is a time of reflection and introspection, dealing with the unconscious, only to come out, okay, of the water reborn. Okay, what the hell just happened? We go from the moon to the Fool. That's y'all making these. Okay, whoa. Slow down. Slow down. I just want to get to know you, but don't turn around. You're the pretty round thing. Let me stop. Some of y'all could love, who is that? Bobby Valentino, okay? Or y'all could just love some Valentino. Hey, Lux lovers, all right? All right. But look at this, though. Like, this is where y'all are dealing with your unconscious emotions and still, like, this is where you're able to initiate. It's almost like you're reborn going through these waters. What the what? Like, you go deep into your unconscious and you can come out like in a, you must have people feeling like this. Like, what? This is what somebody is feeling this way. I can tell you because I'm getting it. The what? Like, remember I said you could be coming off mysterious and reclusive and all this stuff, but it's just like you emerge. This is where you transform. Wherever you, if you hide out, there's that pop out energy. Like, oh, I was gone for a minute. Whoa, now I'm back. Let me stop. Akon and Baby Bash. Look, that's a good song. No need to worry. That's what you're saying. Baby, I'm back. Yeah. Okay, and this doesn't have to be in the romantic sense, but this could just be like your energy. It's like you go into the depths of your emotions and your soul, and you face the reaper and you face the fears, and then you come out transformed. This is like resurrection energy. Yes, yes, yes. That's what this is. This is resurrection. Going deep, 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 deep. Okay, metaphorical resurrection. You go deep, deep, deep into the grounds of the unconscious. Face all the things that are threatening to keep you bound, the fears, the bullshit from others, whatever is in your unconscious that you're hiding away. And you go deep and delve into them and look at them and say, oh, that's where that comes from. Oh, that's why that's happening. And that's it. It doesn't get a hold of you. And you reemerge. Okay, like death had no grips on Jesus. He went into the tomb and re-emerged. And people was like, what? So this is y'all having a resurrection, child. Y'all are having a resurrection and looking like a whole nother being. Y'all's looking mystical out here and very strange. Very strange. People could be seeing y'all as very strange. And we know that's the same girl with that long ass black hair. Okay, at first it was straight. She must have dived right into that pool or went to the moon and came out off the other side looking like a whole ass mermaid, hair wet and everything. Oh, it reminds me of Sophia the First. Yes, because Sophia the First, she has that amulet and she's a princess and she can go into, when she has that amulet, she can go into the water and become a mermaid. So this is why it's like you on land and by sea, like you out here ruling the day and the night. See, the day and the night. Wow. I don't know who these people are who's like, what? Are they the ones who tried to crucify you? Okay. And this is so interesting. This is coming up because tomorrow is Good Friday, 2025. Now, this energy is active whenever you're watching this, but it's just interesting that this is coming up at this time. This is resurrection energy. Wow. Snaps to you. It's like somebody may have tried to put you into unconscious fears or put you into isolation and seclusion, and they didn't know you were a fish. You know how people always say that saying, they tried to bury you, but they didn't know you was a seed. Well, this is where they tried to throw you overboard, and they didn't know that you were a mermaid. Ciao, boo. Y'all done resurrected out this bitch. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. We are risen. Ain't Jesus say, I can sit in my Father's throne. You can sit like me, like I do. You can do this too. Okay. Hallelujah. Claim it. Thank you, Jesus. Amen. Look at that. Pull it up. That's how we ball out. I was talking about Valentino. Some of y'all's balling out. Y'all's in good energy. What did they think was about to happen? They thought they was about to throw you overboard and you was going to drown? Oh, tisk, motherfucking tisk. Because this is you. Homie, don't play that. Pull it up. Oh my God. This is great energy. Let me stop playing. This is great energy. This is alchemy. Y'all are some alchemists. Okay, people try to push you into dark places, but you are a light worker or shadow worker. You can work in the day and the night. Oh my gosh, right? Jesus had power in life, right? He could heal the sick, he could do this, he was rabbi, he could do this, and he had power in death. Oh snap, they didn't know. Oh, they tried to crucify you, didn't know you were Christed. Didn't know you had Christ consciousness. Oh, snap. Oh. And don't pay attention to my hands right now, okay? I was using that special, like, medicated soap and it dried the flip out of my hands. I have lotioned these things. There's nothing I can do. I just got to wait till they heal. Like, be careful with these, like, antibacterial and medicated soaps. That's a whole nother... Well, we talking about waters, okay? Don't mind, right now what's going on with these. Like, I mean, it literally gave me eczema just using it like twice. Like, just I ain't never had eczema on my hands in my life till I use this soap. And this is a side ass bar, but whatever. Okay, moving on. I just had to let y'all know, like, we don't be running around looking like we are in the we be moist. Okay, we be moisturized. Stop trying to play me. We be moisturized. This is just right now. But pull it up. Celebrations on your mind because you done overcame, honey. You done resurrected. You in a new whole life. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. You did it. We can do it too. He is risen. Amen. Amen. Oh my gosh. You are in a whole new life. And this is, this must be people from your past because they're used to seeing you in one way, probably to yourself. Maybe you were shy and all these things before, but now you busting out looking like a whole mystical mermaid and shit and celebrating. You're not like, and no, I got to restrict myself. And you're like, pow, bitch. And pull it up. That's how we ball out. Like, what? I don't know why I keep getting this song. Now I'm hearing strip clubs and dollar bills. Because remember I was talking about, that Bobby Valentino song. But don't turn around. Like, why is her ass out like this? I don't know what that has to do with anything. Maybe you done resurrected into a certain line of work. Okay. Look. Moving on. Oh, we have the Hanged Man. Yes. These are the people, too, who are celebrating your death. And now they in the Hanged Man. Yep. They thought they crucified you and they were celebrating child. Just like, Caiaphas and all the Pharisees and the Sadducees and the Sanhedrin, is what they called it, I believe. They was all celebrating. I'm sorry, the Jewish folk, this is, y'all got your own story, I'm sure. Look, but that's not the point. The point is, this is what we're talking about right now, okay? Shalom and L'chaim. Everybody has, a Christ energy in their traditions, So just just apply it to yours. Okay. This is still it will still resonate, Okay, anyway. Right, like what would y'all be? Y'all be Moses, right? He was, all up in Egypt. Then he went away. And then he came back and he was Moses and he had God, right? And he had the plagues and all that. Y'all just apply it to that situation. It's another resurrection, okay? All right, okay, here we go. These are the people who are celebrating. Yup. And now they in the Hanged Man, like, not only did you resurrect, but you on some other level. You are transformed. What? They thought they threw you overboard and you turned into a mermaid out this bed. Might be a kraken, depending on what come out next. Shit. Depending on what come out next. Some of y'all ain't no mermaid. Y'all was a kraken on their ass. And oh, your poor little ship snap. Why you in the Hanged Man though? Oh, y'all was all selling. It's all good. And stop. The world stopped. And y'all ain't about to carry on though. Okay? Y'all's not carrying on. Hanged Man, y'all gonna have to see. Oh, the plan failed. Oh, you only made them stronger, more powerful. Now they're a figure to be worshipped and relished. What? Oops. We have the Queen of Swords. Yes, this is you staying logical and rational through all the God only knows what they was throwing at you, which is Three of Cups. Because we know the Three of Cups can represent people gathering together and doing things, and we have a moon card. And a Hanged Man. What is the Hanged Man? Ain't that a... Right? Because y'all do know that the depiction of Jesus is actually inaccurate. Like, they would have you upside down on the cross. They would have you upside down, even more torturous. Okay? The Hanged Man. They're trying to do that to you. Okay? But you straight up logical and rational with it in the moon card. Not a lot of people can do that once the fears come in and the psychic attacks is what I'm getting here. Started coming in and stuff like that. People will be like, ooh, and lose their damn minds in this moon energy. Not you though. You were straight with it. Like, what? Oh, What this fear? Oh, you know, this must tie back to my childhood. It's triggering this. Oh, what am I getting? Oh no, that is a psychic attack. That's definitely not for me, not for my energy. You was able to discern through the psychic attacks and whatever the hell they was doing. Discernment. Hallelujah. Because you know, Jesus had that too. They're like, Jesus, well, why this and why that? And he'd be like, you dummies. Don't y'all know that this, that, and the third? Oh, look at that. The King of Cups. A lot of water energy here. Look at that, though. It's right next to the Queen of Swords. That's what I'm saying. Y'all have emotional and mental discernment. They thought, but that's what I'm saying. Remember when I said they threw you overboard, but y'all, it was a mermaid, but there might have been a whole kraken? Look at this. This is the King of Cups. This is an underwater. This is a water dragon. What I say. Oh, what's about to happen? I don't know what y'all about to do. Y'all might be about to tear it up, though. Because look at the look on this dragon's face, though. They ain't playing. Fierce. Fierce. Okay? Protecting the pearl and fierce. And what's that pearl? For y'all, this is yourselves. Whatever they were trying to destroy when they threw you overboard. You are preserving it. They turned you into a whole ass beast out here. A water dragon. I said it and it came the fuck out. Okay? A water dragon. Not just a kraken. Y'all a whole beast. They turned y'all into something even more so. Now they can't deal with you. Okay? Because what you're going to do to a Christ when they are... You can't kill them. Well, so now what you gonna do? You can't kill him. That was the last straw up the sleeve. Get him in the hangman. We're gonna hang him. We gonna get him up there. Now what? Can't do nothing. Because you don't have the power to destroy the soul. Right? Fear not the ones who could destroy the body, the ones who destroy the body and the soul. And they can't do that though. See? They couldn't destroy your soul. See, they could maybe take away some accolades from you, try to take your job, try to take your man or your woman, try to take your car, repo it, do this, that, whatever. They could take all of that. Don't matter because your soul is the same. And now, I don't know what this is for y'all. It's a new beginning though. It's a new beginning. Rip rearing to go. Oh, yes, we are in positive, hopeful spirits and energy. Rearing to go. The show has not stopped. We are emotionally stable and balanced through all their psychic attacks. And we are discerning and we speak with clarity and wisdom. And she is not just holding that sword for no reason. Look at the look on her face. Does that look like she's playing? Oh, she's going to let them have it. Okay? This is where, you know, the lion lays down with the lamb. This is where the lion is about to come out to play. Oh, you did what? Oh, okay, I got you. Ooh, we who in the collective is out here like this. Okay? And it may just be your spirit team too. Because you might be like this right now too. Like you're a child and they're like, oh, I done made it anyway. They tried to do this to me. They tried to do that to me. I done made it anyway. I'm in my new life. Oh, wow. You're probably feeling like this. Like a child, like a kid in the candy store. And behind you, your spirit guides is like this. This is why they in the hangman. The celebrating has stopped. Okay. Oh, you wanted to send all the psychic attacks and all the... Okay, you want to destroy some shit? Okay, because you all must be just too nice. That's what I'm saying. They saw you as one way. Remember, I was like, you might be timid, reserved, blah, blah, blah. Now you're coming out looking like a mystical mermaid. But something got them in the hangman. Okay, you might not be aware you got a whole dragon kraken out here wreaking havoc on whoever tried to crucify you. Period. Wreaking havoc. You got a whole swordswoman out here. And she has a tribe behind her. It's not just her, if you can see. Okay, she got other things behind her, too. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, they didn't see your spiritual team. Let me guess. Tale as old as time. True as it can be. That's your spirit team. Looking like a dream on your behalf, baby. I'm trying to tell you. And look, there is a little baby in the middle, too. I'm trying to tell you, tale as old as time. Your spirit guides, divine, and you know what? It's their own shit too eating at them. Their own. Whatever they tried to put you in and they thought they was winning, and now they're dealing with it because it didn't work. So now it's just like they're stuck in their own mind. Now they're worrying about the consequences. Now they're feeling foolish. Whatever they planned didn't work. Now they're feeling like they might be exposed, or you might expose them. And you might too, because Queen of Swords. We're not mincing words. But we have the 10 of Cups here. Now you see, they're in the Hanged Man with their 10 of Cups. See, that's what they wanted for you. They wanted you to be all emotionally unbalanced and unstable. And I mean, this is where they're projecting poor mental health onto you. Poor emotional instability. They wanted you all fucked up. I don't know who this is or why, but this was the intention behind their actions. And now they are feeling like that because now they're disconnected. And now the energy went right back. It's not even just going back. It's like they're disconnected from their own. This is where, and this is so sad and unfortunate where this happens, but like, I keep talking about this on this channel, neuroplasticity, where it's like you keep behaving in a way, it becomes a pattern and your brain functions in this way. And then it becomes set at some point where it's very difficult to change it. Like something got to come and like you need a judgment card or some shit like that. But this is where it's like they have done so much wicked. This might as well be a judgment card on there. It might as well, this Hanged Man, because it's almost like, right, when Christ resurrected, that was a judgment on everybody who killed him, because it's like, look, it's what he said was true. And if it was true, then what the fuck did we just do? You just killed someone, right? Okay, or should I say unalived, right? Yeah. So now, and you would be feeling really judged. Like if that was the Christ and we spat on him and mocked him and whipped him and hung him up and you're feeling heavily judged. And you, collective, wouldn't have to lift a finger to make that happen. That would be the weight of their own actions coming down on them, their own conscience. We have a 2 of Cups. Don't tell me this was in a relationship too. I really hope, but this does happen. It really does. Your partner leaves you out to dry. Okay? Your partner leaves you out to dry. You're sleeping with a whole ass enemy. However, though, this is a message of spirit saying, like, well, again, with the 2 of Cups, a reflection coming back to you. And this could be in the form of another person, because we do have a King of Cups here, a Page of Wands, and then a 10 of Cups. Like and then also with the 3 of Cups energy, it's like you're in your new life and you can go about it doing what makes you happy. And for a lot of you, I see there's like family and love here. But spirit wants to assure you that love and goodness and all those things are on its way, and whatever you lost will be put back. So this could have damn sure been a relationship where it's just like you had to, hanged man. They try to, and this does come up in the collective sometimes, where it's like it's your own partner who sold you down the river, or was trying to do some sort of like psychic attacks and mental manipulations and playing with you. Like, I don't even really want to say what's coming to mind right now. I really don't. I mean, but you do hear about it, like these like warlock type energies, or even witch type energies who will practice on their own partner. That's like Black Widow energy, where it's just like they're trying to really dominate someone. And I don't even really want to get into it, because spirit is saying that you've overcome that. You've overcome a very dark situation. You have. With this Moon card, and this King of Cups is in the depths of the sea. It's dark down there. There ain't no light that reached down in the depths. Okay? You see, it's darkness back there. There ain't no sunlight coming down there. Y'all overcame some very dark energy being thrown at you with discernment. And I'm almost getting where this Two of Cups is you in spirit. Okay? Because even in this one, it's like these are two different beings here. It's like this is what you were doing with spirit, right? Like even on the cross, Jesus was saying, like, he was staying with God the entire time. Even when he was feeling neglected and alone, talking, you know, why hast thou forsaken me? But he still went through with everything because he was still trusted. And look, he resurrected now, didn't he? So this is spirit letting you know that just trust the process. Okay. Now, granted, hopefully it ain't as grueling, you know, but we didn't know. It's in the Bible. It talks about take up your cross. We all must take up the cross and die to self every single day. It's like the ego must die and pay attention to spirit, what spirit is saying, because they see things that we cannot see with our physical eyes, because we'll be out here thinking that somebody loves us when they got horns. And we're just thinking, oh, those horns are so cute. But it's like, no, they're something other than you. And that's not always a bad thing, but we're talking about where they're on the darker side of things. And you're out here being a light and dark worker. So this is why they see the light shining on you. Remember I said you're a light and a dark worker? You can work in the light and the night and the day. See, but you, remember, they think they're timid and they thought you was for play, right? Because they just see you're loving and healing people, you know, donating time and donating energy and all this stuff, trying to help people. And they just think you're so sweet and they think they have a mark, is what happens. But they don't, and they think you're stupid for being with them. They're like, I conned them. They think I love them. They think I care, right? That's this type of energy. But what they don't realize is you're just giving them a chance. You can see their darkness. You were just pity them. I was trying to help them. But they think, oh, I got them now. They're trying to help me. They think they're helping me. They don't know I'm about to this, that, third, blah, blah. But they don't realize you also operate in the dark. And you transmute that shit. They didn't understand that part. Right? Aslan, the witch didn't understand the deep magic. Okay? All right? Because how can you understand the deep magic when your ass is too shallow to go that deep? Deep, like in the depths of the ocean. They can't go down there. They're just the Three of Cups. Okay? Surface level and shit. So for some of you, yes, this is damn sure a relationship where you were dealing with like a Black Widow type energy where, I don't know whether they were using you. They were trying to sacrifice you in some way. And I'm not saying this is like some spiritual, like, you know, sacrifice, though for some, y'all know. But it's just like whether they were going to play you and leave you hanging for somebody else, or they was going to commit a crime and then leave you with the bag. I mean, I'm talking about some pretty fucked up shit, whatever they was planning. And for some of you, if y'all were in like, if y'all are intuitive or something like that, this is where they're going to try to mock you and be like, I played you. Guess you couldn't intuit that with your intuition. Oh, you're a fraud. This is what they're going to do, right? Remember I brought up this whole thing about the Sanhedrin and Caiaphas and the Sadducees and the Pharisees, and I was like, oh yeah. They thought, oh yeah, you're the king, whatever, ha ha ha. But when he resurrected, oh yeah, and you just did that to a Christ though, see? And that's what's going on here. Where it's like, they tried it, it didn't work, and so now it's like, oh, if that was the case, where this is some type of intuitive type thing, because there's a lot that just the moon energy, it came out with the moon. So y'all damn sure can be intuitive with this King of Cups, with this Hangman, with this Ten of Cups, yes, for sure. And they could have been mocking you, making fun of you, all right? We know how it goes down in our esoteric community. And they could have, heard their crystals, you know, him with his, you know, non-champa incense and dreads, and they think they're this and they think they're that, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm that. And yeah, they think that they're getting over, but no, they weren't. And so now it's like, yeah, now they're shocked. You're not some little lamb. The lion is there too. So, you know, shout out to your angels who protect you, the God, divine, whatever you acknowledge, because you listen though. Shout out to yourself for listening. Like I said, this is you with the divine, meeting of the minds. You might have had to be like, Spirit, are you sure? And Spirit was like, yeah, it's time to go. You got to leave this one, baby. You got to go. They done played. And you might not have even seen it with this moon card. You might have been walking blind. Remember, it's the moon to the fool. Like you're going through the illusion, going deep. Like you can't really see, but you're still going. Okay? And Spirit has to lead your ass through it. And you have to see now with this Hangman card, oh, they were foul. We have the Star card here, though. The Star, okay? Ain't that some Christ-ass energy? Yes, indeed it is. The Star predicted his birth. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yes, this is so interesting that this is like right here. Tomorrow is Good Friday, right around this time. And here's this message coming out, just pulling out, because it is relevant in our community, okay? Period. But it's relevant for all, which is why the story was even told in the first place. This is the story of the human journey. That's what people don't realize. This is what people do not realize, and this is why it causes so much suffering, because everything that is written in that book is basically like with the tarot, the major arcana, the journey of the fool. That's what this whole thing is trying to teach us. This is what happens to your soul when you come down here and incarnate. And you'll have mofos like this, these dark motherfuckers who want to get together and show you ain't this, you ain't that, you ain't no Christ, you ain't no singer, you ain't no actor, you ain't no lawyer, you ain't no judge, you can't make it out the hood, you can't have a Louis bag, you can't be a good mother, you can't, you know, have whatever you want after having kids before marriage, you can't, all the things they're going to tell you on your journey and try to kill your Christ. Well, hallelujah. We got the Star here. Okay. That is the hope. That is the healing of the future, right? And that's some Aquarian energy, the future. And it's right. And this is Uranus in Aquarius. Okay. Because the Fool card is above that too. That is, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is Uranus in Aquarius. That means Uranus is at home. That's what I said. They threw you in the water, but you were at home. Whole ass dragon in the depths of water. And this is you resurrecting. And ain't that a lamb? What am I talking about? A lion and a lamb? Ain't that a lamb? And what's above it? Oh, it's a little bit more than a lion. Okay? They didn't know. No. They did not know that you were sent here for their testing. Now, look at that. Look how them tables turned. Ain't that some Hangman shit right there? Okay? They didn't realize. No, you were being tested, mother. Look. Oh, you've been weighed in the balances and found wanting. Because that soul is dark. How you going to play with somebody like that? Pretend to love them, pretend to care the whole time you're just trying to get over on them. No conscience, no nothing. And they're a loving soul trying to see past whatever darkness that you have because they recognize, you know, the human experience, you know, it's a dark and lonely journey sometimes and people don't see and they're just trying to minister unto you and to love you. And you're going to take that and dump all over it. We have the World card. Ain't that a resurrection energy? That's the successful completion of a cycle. Woo! So congratulations, collective, because that is you successfully completing a cycle that you don't ever have to go back to. And you did it once again, following spirit. Once again. Okay? And it's almost just like with this energy here. Because like I said, y'all was like, they thought you were naive and a mark because you have some type of young, buoyant, like they think you're naive just because you're a good person. You like to help people is what I'm seeing on this board here. Like, but it's just like, it's where it's like this good positive energy has led you out. Remember in the Bible, it says, you don't enter the kingdom of heaven unless you become like one of these, like a child. That's being innocent. Innocent and in good energy, where this person was in darkness, the complete opposite of innocent, trying to destroy you for God only knows what purpose and laughing about it. This is where they laughed about what they were going to do to you. celebrated because they thought it was done. And here you are. It didn't work. And so now what? Yeah, now what? Now it's time for you to get your karmic justice. Because if the collective's justice is resurrection, what's yours? When you're the opposite of the collective. When you're the opposite of innocent. Okay? Somebody about to hear this today. And we have the Ace of Cups. Exactly. So this is all very beautiful. This is just all showing how this all plays out. More resurrection energy. That's the Ace of Cups. That is the new fresh slate that God is giving to you. Okay? Because you recognized the signs and paid attention and went through the fire and the flame and did what you had to do to, looks like, complete this cycle. And Spirit is saying, like I say, I'm really getting that this is a relationship that this person really tried to do something not good to you. I don't know. Like, this is, I'm not saying anything dark, but I am feeling the darkness. I really am. I am feeling the darkness. And that's why I said, you know, earlier, I'm like, there's some stuff I'm not even going to say. God only knows. I keep talking about deaths and resurrections and hangmans and shit like that. Like, who knows what this person was trying to do to you? But even if it was just mentally and emotionally to leave you bereft, leave you stuck, you have transmuted that and coming out on the other side looking like magical missile. And it ain't magic. It is literally just, this is literally universal law, actually, what Jesus was trying to teach us. Okay, you keep following Spirit and keep following God and keep believing. Okay, you gonna sit in the throne like I sit in the throne. You have faith, asking it is given. Okay, this is the journey of the human. These people can't do what they think that they're going to do to you when you are in alignment with Source. You will always be resurrected and come out shining like a whole ass bright ass star. All right? But, and Spirit is saying that, like, you're about to have a beautiful healing relationship. Okay? A family even. Okay? And it might even be a blended family. I don't know if y'all already had kids. Okay? Because you see, it's a blend of two different types of families up there. Okay? The mer people and the human. So it could be a blended family. It doesn't even matter. Just know that, like, this is not over for you. I mean, this is where it could, and this has come up in the collective too, where it's like, oh, people think because you have kids, like, it's over for you. But no, I'm still seeing a relationship. I'm still seeing somebody wanting to make a family with you and your children. And if y'all both have children, this is that blended family I keep talking about in a couple of readings now. Okay? Even on this card, it's two different types of people here. Even if they're the same sex, they're two different races here. It could be that. Where I'm just seeing, it's like they tried to stop it for you, and they thought because they were your partner that they, if I end the relationship with them, they're going to have this tragic loss of a relationship. So they thought they had power over your emotions to make you hurt. And this is that narcissistic type energy where people will do this. It's like they want to hook you in, love bomb you, just so that they can see you crumble. When it makes them feel powerful. It's like, oh, I'm going to get them lulled into a sense of safety and security and thinking that I love them, and then I'm going to crush them down and I'm going to watch it, and it makes them feel powerful. I remember watching years ago an episode of The Jersey Shore. Who was it? It was like, I think it was JWoww or one of these girls, and she was talking about how, like, yes, I get a guy and I give him a great time and blah blah blah, and then I just send them on a highway straight to hell. And they're like bragging about it, like, so you just flip on somebody and like make it a whole horror story. It's that kind of energy, and they do it on purpose and laugh. She was bragging about it, laughing about it. Okay, roller coaster ride straight to hell. I mean, that's pretty dark. So that's what this was here. It was like everything that y'all have built up, but you saw it the whole time. What you were trying to do was minister unto this person, like, let me love them through their flaws, because you really cared about them and really loved them. Two of Cups. So you was awake, Queen of Swords, the whole time. They thought they had you in an illusion. with this moon card, but you were never in the illusion. That's what they didn't know. Jesus was never in an illusion. They thought that, oh, we were about to betray him and mock him and be him. He knew the whole time. Okay? He was like, if I wanted to, I could have angels come down and get me off this cross right now. If I wanted to, okay? But I ain't gonna do that though, because it's my mission though. But like, yeah, you knew the whole time. So they never had anything over you. But that's how, see, and so now this is another thing where it's like, oh, they're exposed now. See, this is some narc energy, yup. They wanted to feed off of your misery, of you being like, oh, I'm so devastated. How could you do this to me? They thought they would see you crumble and lay down and die. But you survived and resurrected. And so all that energy and all that force that they put into, now their ego is fudged. It is full bar because they did it for a supply. And now, because you're so strong and because you could swim, because you're a whole mermaid and a dragon, a water dragon, their ego's crushed because it's like, oh, they're stronger than I am. Oh, they're better than me. And I'm a Weasley mother effer for even planning this. And now I'm exposed and everyone knows I'm a Weasley mother effer. And yeah, ego crushed. Look at that, right at the bottom. I didn't even see it. Exactly. Exactly. Don't even need to be explained. This is what they thought they was about to do to you. See the snake with the fire and all these people's burning out because of the fire? They thought, yes, I'm about to get them good. Oh. But you escaped 3 of Wands. Okay? You escaped. Spirit sent you a ladder out the sky. Okay? Like, time to go. Yeah, time to go on home. Time to go home. Right? That's what they thought they was going to do. I'm trying to tell you. I don't know. For some of y'all, man. Y'all would know if this was your energy, though. If somebody literally tried to send you to the spirit in the sky. Or whatever the shit that song is. Going up to the spirit in the sky. I'm trying to tell you, but you resurrected out this bitch because that's a 10 of Pentacles. That's in the physical. You still here. You're still here. I don't know what, but they tried to trap you. They thought you was about to be trapped mentally. But no. Now, but that's them, though. Now they're like, yeah, because this is the type of energy I'm trying to tell you. If they plotted some issue on you and it's failing, like, this could be them literally going to jail. I'm telling you, some of this stuff, it was very dark. It was. For some of y'all, maybe not all of y'all, but for some of you, I mean, it was dark in the first place because you get with somebody who you think is good and then just try to destroy them emotionally and stuff. That's dark in the first place. Okay? But now you are stronger. You're stronger now after this. You done regenerated. You have changed too. You have damn sure changed as well. Look at that. It's like, it's damn sure. It's made you stronger. Now you have the wand token. We have this Empress here. It's like, it's made you stronger. It has, because it's like you've gone through this. It's like a purging in the fire with this 9 of Wands of the death. And now you're the Queen of Wands. Lava. You know what lava will do? Burn things down to the ground. And then after everything's burned on the ground, what? It helps the soil. It enriches the soil. So more beautiful things can actually grow. And that's what's happening for you all. Even if you don't see it yet, this is the very beginning of it. Ace of Cups is only the beginning after you done closed out that cycle. I'm trying to say, some of these people were literally plotting all y'all lives. I'm not even, y'all know, y'all have lived this. This would not be anything unexpected. Y'all would already know that this has already happened. This happens, unfortunately, just look. Anyway... But God used this as an opportunity for you to have a counterpart. Get that out of your life. And now you can have a new beginning. Seriously. Whatever ended, it ended so that you can get that energy out of your life. Now you're up on game and you will be able to spot this type of energy. Now you have experience with this type of energy, right? Right? Because this devil is all up in flames. But at the bottom of this deck here, you become the queen of the flame. Okay? So it's like you know how to spot this now. You'll know the signs. But that's not the point that Spirit wants you to focus on. Spirit says you've already overcome this. You've already resurrected. You already be in your new life with your new energy. And Spirit wants you to reflect, because that's why we have in this Fool card. Remember I said it was the Moon and then it was the Fool, right? Or you're already in another world. Transformed, looking beautiful. So whoever plotted on you, maybe they thought they was going to take your job, take your joy, take your love, whatever they thought they took, and you're off looking beautiful somewhere, having a great life and a great time, and they feel stupid because, well, it didn't work. And now their ego is crushed, because that's how they get their ego. Is like, how can I hurt somebody? If I can hurt them and stuff, yeah, I'm bad, I'm the best, I'm great. Look how I can play with them. You know that player energy? Oh, I can get them doing this for me and doing that for me, and then I'll just toss them, you know. But it couldn't happen for you until now their ego is bruised. So disgusting, but they do this shit. And I'm gonna go in with the Oracle of the Seven Energies. I probably should be done right about now, but you know, I gotta get my Oracle. This is an extra special one for you though. What is this? Passover time and Good Friday and all that good stuff. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. What do they call him? Yeshua. For the sacrifice. Because you did it, we can too. Thank you. Yes, indeed. All right. Any clarifications here, Spirit? And or guidance? All right. Clarifications and or guidance. And now, remember I was talking about neuroplasticity? Like you see, they keep doing dark stuff and it gets them to that darkness. Well, you have done good stuff and overcame. So this was like the test that you overcame. So it's like your neuroplasticity is on, your connection to spirits is on point now. It was already, but now it's like there ain't no break, no height, no depth ever. But it's like yours is conscious with this Queen of Swords. So if you are some intuitive, like I said, some of y'all, this could have been an intuitive or it was a humiliation ritual. Like this is a humiliation ritual for a lot of y'all. You know, that other dark stuff, that's only for like a fraction. But for some of you, this is the humiliation ritual. They wanted you to stop being in like the esoteric arts or being an intuitive. Maybe they were embarrassed by it. And so they wanted to humiliate you and be like, well, if you're so intuitive, how come you didn't see this coming? If you're so psychic or clairvoyant, if you're so much of a light worker, how come you didn't see this coming? Yeah, because I blah, blah. But you did see it coming. And Spirit guided you. And now they look dumb. And now they're like, yeah, they probably lost the best thing that happened in their life. This is a 10 of Cups. 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups, King of Cups, 2 of Cups, Star, World, Ace of Cups, all this good ass energy. And even when we're talking about with this Neptune and Moon, if you're an intuitive and a King of Cups, that's all beneficial for you. Okay? Whole mermaid and shit. Like, you were probably helping them the whole time. And here they go. And they lost the best thing, playing Russian roulette and being a dumbass. Trying to teach you something when they needed to learn the whole time. Look at that. Great and full. Another Ace of Cups. That's what I'm saying. Spirit is saying be grateful this has happened. And you must have already been like this in the first place, which is why your cup is runneth over anyway. Still, you can celebrate the uncharted sea. Okay? See, that's what I'm saying. They didn't understand your depths. They didn't know. You've overcome. You've gone through this sea. You've gone through your battle. It's like you're on the other side now. Okay? In the afterlife, baby. You're in your new phase, or you don't have to go through that anymore. You don't have to go through that anymore. You went through the sea, you went through the depths and rose up out the other side. Whew. And that's another sea card. When I've been talking about the sea and the depths of the sea this whole time. They thought they threw you overboard. They really thought they threw you overboard. Bro, it's just coming out here, man. And we have body and soul. And remember, didn't I just say not to fear not the person who can take your body, but the one who can take the body and the soul? But they didn't have any of that. They thought they had all of that. This is such a narcissistic person. They thought they had you hook, line, and sinker. And they were about to get such a high off of destroying your confidence. They thought they were about to destroy your ego and make you feel fucked the fuck up and question yourself and be all up in your head. And they were about to just enjoy it and celebrate and watch it and feast off of it. But they didn't have nothing. You have your body and your soul. And what they have is the condemnation that is right up on them right now. Okay? It's on them right now. This right here is on them right now because you escaped. So they're the only ones in this burning fire. And we have shining through. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. They're seeing you like this. The world stopped. Their world has stopped. They thought they were about to be celebrating your demise, and they are only watching you rise, and they are in fear because of being exposed. They're mostly, though, this is their own conscience eating at them. Your ancestors, their ancestors, whatever, their conscience is heavy right now. Because it's like I said, you being able to overcome that just shines a light of their ugliness coming through and how disgusting that they are. Because now they have to admit to themselves that what just happened for you is the opposite of what they wanted. And what does that make them? Why are you so dark? Because your trees are still bearing fruit. Still bearing fruit. Exactly. Exactly. They are in these burning trees that they set on fire for you. Okay? Now it's coming back on them while you're out here bearing fruit. And remember I said, for y'all, a lot of y'all, this is about y'all being intuitives, seeing beyond. And what I say, didn't I say it's going to be stronger and deeper? Because you've walked through this fire with spirit. This is like it's almost like an initiation of sorts. That's what this Fool card is. Going through the moon, okay? Going through the uncharted sea, your intuition, and coming up. You went through it. Congratulations. You got to the other side. See? Divine matrix. Remember I said y'all waking up out the matrix. And they stuck. They're stuck in that nasty ass energy and losing the best narcissistic supply they ever had. In that nasty ass matrix and whatever bullshit they created that's about to come down on them. They're stuck there. And now they don't have the star to help ease them out of it. Because that's what you were doing this whole time. Like trying to have a meeting of the minds. Like, yes, I know you're a demon, but I love you. And maybe I can love you through it and blah, blah, blah. And they were just like, this dummy. No. Spirit says you can breathe now. Take a deep breath. And usually those cards come out when there is fear involved, but you're out of the matrix of fear. You're out. You can see beyond it. That's what the bearing fruit is about. You have now produced the fruit of seeing beyond the matrix of fear. You don't have to worry about this shit right here. Then we have into me, I see, which is like intimacy, and then willing release. Exactly. You let go of an intimate relationship here. But you have a new one. I'm seeing here new love coming through. But even if it wasn't, though, the bottom line is you released an intimate. This was a relationship. This damn sure was a relationship. Somebody close to you. And you willingly released them on Spirit's guidance. Okay? So look at that. We have great big love and smoke and mirrors. This is why you had to release it. Because they were a whole bunch of smoke and mirrors. And it was acting like it was great big love, but it was a great big lie. And they plotted for you and you escaped. That is so sad. They went through all of that, creating negative karma for themselves for no reward. No reward. They could have really just destroyed their entire lives, depending on what they did here, and the karma is coming. Like, they could have destroyed their entire lives. Okay? Because if this was, like, let's say this was a marriage, now they busted it all up. They're not about to get blessed after the marriage is over. Okay? Well, they don't have to deal with it and eat it. And it's going to be different for all of them depending on what they did. But that's not what Spirit wants you to focus on. Spirit wants you to focus on the love, the healing, the new life that is here for you. It is a new life here for you. And honestly, like I said, this is everybody being able to see how much of an overcomer you are, how good you are, how it's your whole body and soul is shining through. People see that you're not like whatever this person said. You're not like them. And that is a whole conviction in their own spirit. Okay, they thought you was an innocent, naive puppy, but no. You are what you said you are. You're the star, the healer that's come to show people the way. And they just missed it. Missed their opportunity at a good thing. And whatever. you move on and enjoy your beautiful new life. You've resurrected. Now you can go and enjoy building on a whole new level of consciousness, building outside of the matrix, being able to thrive out within and outside the matrix because you have learned some lessons, because you walked through it. Spirit showed you how. So now you're on a whole nother level and you know how to play this game where they're stuck on whatever level they are. And, you know, I heard that's their funeral, right? Whatever they was plotting on you. Well, that is the message that I have for you all collective. I know it was a long one, so thank you for rocking with me, but it needed to be said. This is the energy in the collective right now. Y'all have resurrected and you are living in your new life. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. You're in heaven and they're somewhere else. So, again, Spirit wants you to feel like this. That's what you need to focus on. Period. All right. That's the message I have for you all. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something beneficial from it. And I thank you for stopping by this reading. Please remember to like, share with someone who cares, save it to a playlist for future reference, and by all means, subscribe for more wonderful readings and luxurious eye candy such as this. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Bye.